Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo and I am here with a collective update. Now you may notice for the past couple of days I've been posting collective updates because the energy has been so intense. I mean, I'm talking root chakra energy movement where you feel like someone's playing like with your bum bum. I'm talking heart chakra movement where it feels like energy is circling around your heart. I'm talking crown chakra energy where you're just getting very beautiful, like cold kind of vibration, tingly type of energy. And it's happening like throughout the day, spurts and spurts and spurts, right? And the strong energy moving like from your arms, the back of your backbone, like things like that. Like even my shoulder blades are very sensitive. So I am going to be tuning in the next couple of days, trying to help guide you guys, shift you through these energies, because if it's tough for me, I know you guys are going through it. Before I dive right into this collective reading, I need you to watch it all the way to the end. I need you to comment what your Ascension symptoms are. I did post on my Instagram page over at Chrissy the Crystal Indigo. It was on my live. So you may not have seen it, but you can also check the community tab post about the Ascension sign, so that way you know what's happening to you. Guys, if you want to donate to the channel, you can go right ahead. If you can't, no biggie. You can subscribe to the channel. That's the same form as an energy exchange donation, or you can follow me at Chrissy the Crystal Indigo as a form of an energy exchange donation. Guys, check out the site for the crystals. You're going to need those immediately. The energy is very, very, very intense, and I want you guys to comment your stories down below. It's all about people helping people, us helping each other to get through. All right, so I'm going to dive right into the reading. So for the first card out, I'm using the After Tarot. This is the Knight of Cups, right? And so with the Knight of Cups, with the King of Cups, you know, this individual, whether he, she, divine feminine, divine masculine, they're able to communicate their emotions. They're able to talk about their emotions. Their emotions runneth over. Their cup runneth over. They have worked on themselves, and they're getting to that point where, you know, they're engulfed in so much self-love that, hey, my cup is full. I can pour more out of it. So this is the energy that we are pushing through. Even for myself and my divine masculine, I have seen so much more patience, so much more you know, understanding, right? Not effort, but understanding. So I feel like something is happening within a collective with all of us that's really pushing us towards what our mission and our purpose is, right? Remember, it's not all about union. You're brought together for a divine mission from spirit. You're called here at this time to do something in regards to the age of Aquarius. In our past lives, we all signed up for this. So it's time. The time is now. Start working on your gifts. Start working with your light. Start doing what you are called to do, because it's so important. The next card out is the Star card. Again, talks about that water element, right? That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. With this, it talks about, listen, I love myself so much that I can pour all of this on me, you know, fill up the cup and pour it right back out. And this is so beautiful. Divine Spirit, Source, God is really helping, really supporting the collective right now. A lot of you guys are seeing a lot of things go your way. A lot of you guys are manifesting things, and it's happening rapidly. Remember, watch when that Saturn and that Pluto, you know, when they go direct. I'm telling you, it's going to be a beautiful time, right? So this is what we need to focus on. We need to trust and know that divine source, God, spirit, has our back and has our best intentions at heart, especially when it comes to our divine counterparts. If you are dealing with a divine masculine, don't push. Don't, you know, this time is very delicate. Be patient as you can be. Respond with love, okay? The next card out, we have the Four of Wands. We all know what this is. We love to see this in our spread. 1111, right? The ultimate union, the marriage, the two of you coming together in union. And so this is in a future position. So this is beautiful. But remember, we got to work on that self-love. We got to work on our emotions. We got to work on filling our cups up. And remember, we got the cue from spirit, divine source, God. They got us. We're good from here, and this is where we're headed to. However your union resonates for you, whether it be, you know, you doing your mission together. Some of you guys are going to come into union where you start your family, where you do things like that. It's all about what's in your contract, you know, and that's why I recommend you guys get your past life regression or your Akashic Records reading done, because you will understand your connection a lot more. You guys are a part of your past lives with each other. The overall energy, we have the King of Swords, right? And so with the King of Swords, it's all about, you know, that, you know, they're logical, they're very mathematical. It's like when you see the sword is down, there's no communication. Because listen, I've made my mark. What I've said is what I said. And this is so amazing. Like having somebody in your life, you know, that can be very strong, that can be, you know, unemotional at times when they need to be unemotional. But this is the overall energy. And what we're moving out of is your divine counterpart learning how to become that King of Cups, right? Where I can talk about my emotions, where I can talk about what has hurt me, where I can talk about, you know, what's happening, right? And for some of you guys, you have two choices. You just have to put it out there, okay? Now, I want you to watch something. After the King of Swords, we have the Page of Pentacles. Give, receive, right? That energy. After that, we have the Eight of Cups. Making sure you are taken care of first. This is what we need to do as a collective. After that, we have the Two of Cups. Two talks about choices. This is a divine connection from Spirit, Swords, God, okay? Your helpers, your spirit helpers. Here we have the Six of Cups, past life, right? And what is happening? Going to the chapel and we're yeah, I was ready for that. This is beautiful. After that, what do we have? The Lovers. This is what's happening, guys. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. You really have to really be patient at this time. High Priestess, you guys need to step into your High Priestess energy. You guys need to work with your moon magic, whether it be full moon, whether it be new moon, whether it be waxing, waning, crescent. You have the gift here to do that. And your partner is realizing that you are a High Priestess. You are something special. And vice versa. You see all, you're all knowing, but yet you sit pretty and you just let things flow. This is the energy that we need to be in, guys. The next card out. The Eight of Swords, and here we are. You know, I'm coming for you. There's no more, you know, allowing you to see things how, you know, I want you to see them. I want you to see them the way divine sees them for us. Let me pull this blindfold off your eyes so you can actually see the person I've developed into, the person that I've grown into, right? And as she takes off the blindfold, let me allow you to see me the right way, standing in my power. The next card, Five of Pentacles. So for a lot of you in the collective, those third-party situations, those karmic situations, getting busted up. I dare you try to step in between what's been destined for me and my divine counterpart. Right? This is so beautiful. All right, guys. So I'm going to show you the cards that wanted to show themselves while I was shuffling, and you will understand even more. So the Queen of Swords, the sword is up, ready to communicate, but not having any BS, standing in your power. The Empress, so beautiful. I'm nurturing my garden. I am the light. You are drawn to my light. I've gotten so much information. This is the energy that we need to be in, guys, and that we are evolving into. Nine talks about completion. Now you have someone waiting on you hand and foot, tending to your needs, being special to you, taking care of you, right? And you're seeing small, different changes within your divine counterpart, right? Seven of Pentacles. Let me tell you something. I can leave this here, take this one pentacle, and build another empire. This is the energy that we are in the collective. We're all about what is our purpose? Where are we being called to when it comes to our spiritual gifts? Those gifts are what's aligning you to your greatness, to what you're meant to do in the world. Pay attention. Okay? Let's dive into Twin Flame Oracle deck by Mystic Moon. So for Divine Masculine, the first card out is communication. So a lot of you guys are going to receive communication or have been receiving communication from your divine counterpart, whether it be 3D or 5D. Pride and ego. This is what they're working through. Only you know how your divine counterpart is. They are working through that pride and ego, really trying to break those walls down and show you, the beauty that's really inside of them, okay? The next card out is pause. So you may feel or see a pause in your connection a little bit. Remember, your divine counterpart isn't understanding these shifts, downloads, light codes, unless they are, way on, close to you on your level. If they're a little bit behind, they're not understanding that, but they know something is happening to me, something's happening within me. There's a change, right? The next card out is commitment. This is what's on the divine masculine's mind. Commitment. Like, how can I commit? How can I make this work? How can I fit this into my dynamic? How can I still be myself? Will my divine counterpart accept me as I am when they discover all of me? Yes, you will. Regret. So your divine counterpart is having regret. They're just like, man, like, I'm starting to see what this connection is about. I'm starting to see that this is, finally that this is real. I've always felt like, this is something you see in the movies, or this is the fairy tale, but I've never felt in this way before. And the person that I've never felt this way before, I treated badly. They are having regret. All right. For divine feminine, fifth dimension. So there's going to be a lot of communication with your divine counterpart in the fifth dimension. Pay attention. When you fall asleep and you wake up and you know you had a vision, write it down. It's going to be very important. I'll tell you, my divine counterpart showed up in my vision. My best friend showed up in my vision as well. And I didn't understand it because that never happened, right? And my divine counterpart was just looking like cool, like, okay, whatever. My best friend really didn't like the energy. And my divine counterpart felt that my best friend in the vision was trying to intervene between our connection. So my best friend ended up walking like out of the house or whatever in the vision. And 2 weeks later, there was an incident that happened where I needed to get information, not to be validated, but to ask something, because I was thinking about making a decision. And so those three, all of us came full circle, and I was like, wow, this is what the vision was showing me, right? And so it's very important that you pay attention to your visions and write them down. First card out for divine feminine. No, second card, sorry. The first was fifth dimension, settling. So some of you are wondering, like, I want to be happy. I really want to be, I know everything else is working out for the best, but just this matters of the heart is always on life support. How can I, move from this? Like, you want to hold the space for your divine counterpart, but you're like, I'm ready to be happy. I'm ready to be loved. I'm ready to, not go through the merry-go-round. And some of you feel like you're settling and you feel like you're stuck, but call on divine source, spirit, God, and you will be given the right answers on what to do. A lot of you guys are being affected by third party. Now, again, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be a job. It could be, their kids. Like, they have things that they have to tend to with their kids. Anything that interrupts your connection is a third party, interference, okay? This card has come out a lot the last couple of days. Contemplation. This is the energy divine feminine's in. Like, listen, do I go right? Do I go left? Which way do what does spirit want me to do? There's a lot of contemplation here. It's like, what, I've waited so long already. Like, can I wait a little bit longer? But spirit is not asking you to wait. Spirit is asking you to go out there, live your life, and follow your life path and purpose. And as you do that, your divine masculine catches up. Again, for some of us, the divine masculine is not going to be a marriage you know, kids. It's something else you're called to do with each other in this lifetime. For some of you, yes, it does mean union, and you guys, you know, grow together and do what you have to do, but take it how it resonates for you. Ask Spirit before you go to bed, please show me my purpose with my divine counterpart. What am I meant to do? What am I supposed to do? Because I'm stuck and I don't feel comfortable being stuck. I want to move. I want to grow. Okay? The next card out is Metamorphosis. So Divine Feminine is going through these different rapid changes, and it's just like you're elevating so high and becoming so, you know, beautifully confident in what you are doing within your life path and purpose. And this is beautiful. All right? So the overall energy. I smiled, I laughed so hard, and I was like, finally, we're not getting separation with a heart with a knife through it. We're getting what we actually are, sorry, right? This is the energy, beautiful. Under that, surrender. It's telling our stories, guys. Under that, vibration, patience. They're removing the mask, and here's the return. Like, you saw how it came out for the after tarot, right? Beautiful. Spirit is definitely speaking tonight. The cards that wanted to show themselves, divine masculine. So this is your divine masculine that you come to watch the video for. Reinvention. You guys both are reinventing yourselves. Nostalgia. The both of you guys are thinking about the memories, the love, what happened. You got that heart grip tight. Open up. Allow that heart chakra to flow freely. Devotion, right? So, you know, I'm devoted, like you guys are trusting Spirit, Source, Divine, you know, to help lead you, to help guide you. Material world, all right? Some of us are still in the material world. And again, like I said last night when the card came up, you can be in the world but not of it, right? When you're in your spiritual journey. So always remember that. So we're going to get to some messages for the collective. This is a beautiful reading. First card out, marriage. It says, this relationship is moving toward a sacred union. Again, there are going to be a lot of divine counterparts coming to union. Watch what I tell you. And if it's you, you better put it in the comment section, because I ain't been doing all this work just for you not to acknowledge the hard work that you put in. All right? Put it in the comment section if you came into union. Trust. It is safe to trust in this situation. Trust in divine, Spirit, Source, God, you know, will be taken care of. The next card, awakening. Both people and this connection are undergoing spiritual transformations. And I continue to tell you guys, you don't just get one awakening. You get several. And when I found that out, I was like, how many is it? Like what do I gotta do? Like, it's rough, right? And remember, I'm highly, 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 highly sensitive. So those portals, those shifts, those light codes takes me out. All right. And then the overall message. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So for a lot of us who aren't all the way connected yet, or all the way where we want to be with our divine counterpart, that rejection is for your protection. You will find out why later on. Right now, just know, you know what? If me and my divine counterpart aren't speaking every day or not seeing each other every day, I'm grateful, because I know this is for a reason, right? So let's dive into the Moonology spread. So for Divine Masculine, the card that came out for you, the answers you need are coming. Full Moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Full Moon in Gemini. For Divine Feminine, a new romantic cycle begins. New Moon in Libra. So remember when I talked to you guys the other day and I said, you know, this energy, like these changes, these unions, everything, we could see it all the way to January, right? Everybody's on different timelines. But this is beautiful. So for some of you guys in October, you will be coming into union with your divine counterpart. A new romantic cycle begins. So the old cycles, remember right now we're going through the changes, the shifts, the old cycles are falling away. And that's beautiful because we're being set up for something so beautiful and so great for our journeys. All right. Overall message: don't let your past hold you back. South Node. That's for the both divine masculine and divine feminine. Do not let your past hold you back. For the divine masculine, do not let what the karmic did hold you back from your divine feminine, and vice versa. I told y'all this reading is cooking with hot grits. All right. So we're going to dive into the wisdom of the oracle spread, okay? First card out for divine masculine, flexible. And I can agree with this because they're learning to be flexible. They're learning to be more open. They're learning to be more patient. 1 and 9 is 10. 10 talks about completions. You break that down. 1 plus 0 equals 1. Remember, numerology is very important. Look up 19, angel number, or numerology. Look up 10, angel number, numerology. Look up 1, angel number, numerology. All right? They're learning to be flexible. They're learning to be open. They're learning to open up a little bit more and meet you halfway. For divine feminine, 2 cards came out. The fates. All right? 17, 1 and 7 is 8. Look at that beautiful card there. And I'll read this for you because I really don't know offhand everything for this card. So number 17. All right. So the fates, it says fate, karma, acceptance, that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. Trust in the divine. The next card out, number 2. 2 talks about choices, yin, right? All right, so with yin, it says the feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. So beautiful. If you know, your cards are your cards, and this was pulled for the feminine spread. The overall energy, new life. Wow, new life. This is number what? Bring this back for you. This is number 39. 3 and 9, 12. New life. This is beautiful. Do I even have to explain this? Because this is what we're being called to, which is incredible. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Okay, so new life. It says birth of new ideas, growth, opportunity, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. Excuse me, guys. You know, when I get to diving in, I get to diving in when it comes to the readings and stuff. And this energy is like, whoo, but I got it. I got us. Okay, so we're going to dive into messages for divine feminine. This is the information that you need to help you through with your divine counterpart, the journey, your life path and purpose, okay? So it says, number 39, the medicine woman, heal. I nurture and nourish my mind, body, and soul. Excuse me. So some of you guys are medicine women, or you have the medicine woman in your lineage, like with herbs, with anything natural. This is what comes to you very easily. So for example, my spiritual mentor had told me that, you know what, I think you need to work with herbs. And I'm like, what? I was like, yeah, my grandmother, you know, she was a medicine woman, you know, she knew how to make anesthesia out of St. John's wort. Like, she was literally a Cherokee Indian with hair all the way down to the back of her knee. And so I laughed. I was like, yeah, okay, I don't even, you know, cook like that. Like, you know me. And fast forward a year later, I was in the kitchen making creams for the face, herbal teas for my roommate. And it was just beautiful. And I didn't have one lesson, not anything. And it's amazing, like, what's in you and how it comes to fruition for you to do what you need to do in regards to your life path and purpose. So a lot of you guys are healers. A lot of you guys have that medicine woman lineage inside of you, and you are going to start putting this to the forefront, okay? The next card for you, Divine Feminine, the Ancient Grandmother Teacher. I am the teacher that leads with self-knowledge. And so you guys really have that inner knowing, that intuition, like the High Priestess type of energy, where you just know. And so that knowledge helps others. So for example, if you go back to when I first started the channel, my readings are nothing like when I first started my channel. You'll notice there's a 6-month break where I didn't get on, record, or do anything. That was the time when I started my awakening. And so you'll see when Spirit brought me back, I was back better than ever, because I understood not only what I was being called to do for the most part, because I still was going through the changes, but I knew for sure what was inside of me and what gifts I had to offer and what gifts he wanted me or she wanted me to offer. Divine Source, God, Spirit, however you resonate, okay? This is beautiful. The overall energy, the Empress of the Night, finale. After the storm, I emerge a shiny new star. Beautiful, right? And these cards are everything. Okay. So let's dive into Beyond Lemuria. So for the Divine Masculine, I'll do their spread first. So it says Starseed Elemental. Starseed Elemental. What number is this? 45. This is beautiful. Starseed Elemental. And you know, the Divine Feminine can be a light worker. The Divine Masculine can be a starseed. You guys don't have to resonate the same way. We all have the energies though, right? Because we're multifaceted human beings. Or beings, rather. Okay. So, oh my God, these words are like so small. For Starseed Elemental, it says children as teachers, fun, lightheartedness, joy, laughter, newly incarnated souls, the child within, maintaining an inquisitive perspective, wonder, and imagination. It says being with children can be a great way to recapture wonder, innocence, unapologetic truth, and wisdom. Their realities are not yet muddled by shoulds or cannot or shoulds or cannots, and their imaginations are often so wild and creative that they can be our biggest inspirers. Furthermore, to their incarnation from pure spirit is more recent. They are still aware of energy and have a natural psychic awareness. Sometimes adulting can become too serious. When this happens, bringing a childlike hearted sense of play to your perspective can be more productive way to rebalance. Facing challenging circumstances with inquisitiveness can bring joy to whatever we are accomplishing. Imagine stepping into a child's shoes and seeing how they perceive the world. If you have a problem, consider how a child might solve it. Think back to when you were little and what you loved to do. Remember how the world felt around you and how magical and mysterious things may have been. What has changed? What would you tell the 7-year-old you? The little people of today will be the inventors, creators, and leaders of tomorrow. How can we help nourish their big souls to ready them for an optimal journey through life? Right now, it says powerful souls are incarnating on earth to help with the progression of this planet. All children are equally, this is beautiful, all children are equally special, but some may have different or unique needs due to their more sensitive and energetic nature. The ways children were brought up in previous generations may not be the best option for today. Humans are evolving and children can be our wisest teacher. May we listen to them with our hearts and let their ways unveil fresh new eyes so we may see a whole new world. And so it says divinatory meaning. Bring a sense of play, lightness, or spontaneity to your life. Be inspired by children or your inner child. You are encouraged to add inquisitiveness, fun, and laughter to your reality. This card may signify the presence of a child in your life. Spending time with children will help you experience the world from a fresh perspective and see them as the inspiring teachers they are. Right? So, for Divine Feminine, Lumen Essence. Lumen Essence. All right, let's check this out. All right, Lumen Essence. Okay. So it says, self-love, the light that radiates from our hearts, light shining in the darkness, heart-centered living, removing your heart armor, accepting your shadows as the flip side of your strengths, a vulnerable, wide open heart, authentic, heartfelt needs. Okay? So I'm going to go to the divination meaning. All right, here we go. So it says, consider the parts of yourself you may not be accepting. You may be experiencing an inner dissonance due to what you are trying to push away. This card is about self-love. This is the deep compassion, unconditional love of self that brings you into wholeness. Luminescence means the essence of light. There is nothing that makes us shine more than a heart that is full of love. You can shine through the shadows most gracefully when there is no fear within. Accept your shadows so they can more easily resolve. Allow more light and love inside and out of your world. And again, this is for the Divine Feminine card, okay? So you see how your cards are your cards. All right, here we go. The overall message, Manifestia. Manifestia. All right, that's number 36. All right, so it says manifestation, sowing the seeds of your dreams, creating your reality, trusting what you desire is already happening, magic making, pollinating your wishes, as above, so below. So this is the overall energy, and this is beautiful. And we always talk about how we're great, magnificent manifestors. All right. Excuse me. So the divinatory meaning, this card encourages you to dream big. It comes as a reminder that you can choose how you want your life to go. You can manifest all you wish to create or release. It's time to sow the seeds of the reality you want to experience. In magical practice, there is a saying, as above, so below. Work with this principle through affirmative thinking and higher attention. Then anchor or ground your dream seeds. Manifest from the heart, overcome fear, take strong positive action, and let go of the outcome. Know and trust your dreams are already on their way, and expect to see results. Beautiful. Wow. Whew. All right, guys. So the last messages of the night, we're going to use the fairy cards, okay? So the fairy dust, and it looks like this. I love these, okay? All right, so the first card out for Divine Masculine, Arrows, okay? So it says, direction is yours. It says, hold on, direction is yours to choose today. Your inner light will guide the way. Direction is yours to choose today. Your inner light will guide the way. This is for Divine Masculine. For Divine Feminine, friends. It says, all the love your light extends, its reflection shows in chosen friends. Right? And we have the overall energy. Shake it off. I smiled when I saw this because my Divine Masculine always tells me that when I get, you know, not as of recent, but I remember when I was telling my Divine Masculine about a vision, and my Divine Masculine was like, just shake it off, shake it off. And I'm just like in my head, oh yeah, shake it off. Okay, cool. So it says, if you fail and others jeer, just shake it off and walk with cheer. If you fail and others jeer, just shake it off and walk with cheer. This is the overall message for the both. All right? So, guys, these are your messages for your collective energy update, your twin flame temperature check. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comment sections. I will be posting more frequently because, again, the energy is really gaining momentum. All right, guys, sending you lots of love and light. Take care.